as you've probably worked out from the title, we are going back to Disney. Welcome, Royal Highnesses, I'm Dan and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute, right, since we last filmed and spoke. So how have you all been? Tell me down in the comments, or if you're here for the premiere, tell me in the live chat, how are you? How's life? What have you been doing? For us, life has been really quite busy. As you can imagine, following the proposal at Walt Disney World last year, we have been looking at some wedding venues. So that's been keeping us very busy, working out guest lists, cost, prices. We still haven't got a venue set, but we are making good progress in finding somewhere. Couple that in with lots and lots of shifts at work. It's been a really busy time. I've got a promotion at work as well, which hopefully I'm starting after our trip. So more news on that when I get it, but yeah, that's really exciting. But yeah, we've both been super busy. In fact, between now and when we fly, there isn't time to sit David down to film this video as well. So you've just got me today, which I would suggest is probably a bonus. Anyway, as you can see, we are filming outside today. It is a super hot day here in London today. Well, I say London, we live on the London-Essex border, so I'm not an Essex boy, but yeah, I'm going to say London. So it's super hot here today in London. It is currently 30 degrees, and so there was no way I could film inside for you under those lights. I would have just been melting. I'm melting already as we are. So we are flying to Walt Disney World in 2 weeks time, and we are going to bring you along. We are vlogging the whole trip. Following our series last year, we both really enjoyed doing the whole vlog thing. I really enjoyed doing the editing thing, and we got some really great feedback from you. So this is to tell you about our trip, and it's also to ask you to come along with us. And by that, what I'm asking you for is I want to kind of bring you along and involve you in the vlogs, even if you can't be there. So if there's things that you want to see at Walt Disney World, if you tell me in the comments or on our Instagram what you want to see, I'll make sure we film it for you if we possibly can. And also while we're there, we're going to do some kind of question and answers. So any questions you've got about Walt Disney World, or in fact anything else, whack them in the comments down below, send them to me on Instagram, and we will make some time while we're at Walt Disney World to sit down, hopefully with a nice drink, and we'll sit and we'll answer your questions, and we'll give you a little shout out as well. So I mentioned our Instagram, and we're going to be doing some stories kind of while we're at Walt Disney World. So if you want to follow along while we're actually on the trip, that's the best place to do that. You'll get a little bit of a preview about what's going to be in the vlog series, which will kind of inform you if you want to watch the series or not when it comes out. But yeah, come along on there. We'll be posting, come and interact with us. We'd love to hear from you while we're at Walt Disney World. As I said before, any questions and stuff, we'll try to include it in the vlog for you. Okay, so let's tell you about our trip. So we are going to Walt Disney World for 14 days in 2 weeks time, 2 weeks from when this video first premieres. So I'm filming it a little bit in advance, but for the purpose of this, we're going in 2 weeks time, and we are doing another split stay, staying at 2 different Walt Disney World resorts. Now we're going a month later than last year, and the reason for that is hopefully to try and avoid some of the storms and some of the bad weather that affected some of our plans last time. So you may remember there was quite a few things we didn't do just because the weather was so bad. So we've pushed our trip back by a month this year, and I'm hoping that that will make things a little bit better in terms of weather. This year we are again flying with British Airways. We're flying in Club World again. We're flying London Gatwick to Orlando International, and we are flying BA Club World using our Avios points and our companion voucher. Staying at the Bloc Hotel at Gatwick this time, which is a new hotel for us, and something different to show you in the vlog from the Sofitel where we stayed last year, which we really loved. As I said before, it's another split stay using our DVC points. Disney Vacation Club is something we joined just last year. I did do a video all about it while we got it, but we are making the most of our points, so it's good. We are doing a split stay, first of all staying at the Grand Floridian again in a resort studio, which was not my choice if I'm being honest with you. I wanted to do all new things on this trip. I had a kind of idea, a vision that everyone on this trip was going to be new. David had other ideas and he wanted to stay at the Grand again. I was a little bit concerned as well about the lobby construction work that was going on, but that now looks like it's going to be fine. They've just kind of tidied it up, I think, for the gingerbread house at Christmas. So I think the rest of the work will probably start again next year. But yeah, I didn't really want to stay at the Grand, but we're doing the first week there, and then for the second week I did get my own way and we're staying at the Riviera Resort. Now, I've not even visited that resort before, so I'm really excited to be staying there. It just looks really beautiful. David's less excited about that. He doesn't really like the look of that resort, but when he gets there I'm sure he's going to love it. So yeah, I'm really excited for the second week really, to be staying somewhere new. Now, although we didn't get to do 2 new resorts, which I'm a little bit disappointed with, there are so many new things to show you in this vlog series, and I'm really excited for bringing you along. It's going to be really great. We learned so much vlogging last year for the first time. I think our Brazil series was a bit better, and every time you do it you kind of get more confident and you learn a little bit more about yourself and about how you come across and about what is interesting to people. So I'm really hoping that this series will be much better than last time. I really love your feedback when the series comes out to tell me like how we're doing. Now, I don't think we're doing a single restaurant the same as we did on our last trip, so all the restaurants pretty much should be brand new to the vlog series. And of course, what would a Walt Disney World trip be without meeting up with some of the WDWAO team members? And I'm really excited to tell you there will be so many of the team there during our trip this year. Starting off with Leanne and Dale, then the lovely Taylor is flying down from Pennsylvania to join us for a couple of days too. Jackie, Courtney and Todd, Walter and Ashley, Ken, Carol and Lee. They're all going to be making appearances, and of course, I don't know if you remember Lisa and Bernie from our last series. Lovely people to spend some time with while we're there. So yeah, lots and lots of friends, which is the whole purpose really of why I created WDWAO in the first place. So yeah, I can't wait to see everybody and to catch up. It's going to be really lovely. We do have a couple of non-Disney things planned for this trip. So for the first time ever, I'm going to Kennedy Space Center. This is brand new. We're doing a VIP tour where they collect us at our resort, take us, we have a private guide, takes us around, we get food included, then they bring us back. It is a rocket launch scheduled for the day after we go, so we might get to see some stuff and hear about that. And also we're planning to watch that rocket launch when we're at Epcot the next day when it happens. So fingers crossed for that, because I've never seen a rocket go into space. And then we've randomly booked an airboat ride to go and see some alligators. Now this is a little bit of an odd one. David really wanted us to go down to the Everglades National Park to go and do the proper kind of Everglades experience. I've done that twice before and I've really enjoyed it, but it's such a long journey and I really didn't fancy it for this trip. I've kind of gone for like a bit of a kind of cheat option. So we're going to do the Central Florida Everglades on an airboat. It's a 90-minute experience, but I'm not going to prejudge it. We're going to go and do it. We're going to review it for you and let you know if it's worth doing. Carol and Lee are coming along with us to do that, so that should be quite an interesting little kind of detour, something different to show you. But yeah, we're doing the airboat in Central Florida. In terms of Disney, of course, we're doing all the theme parks and hopefully the water parks as well. There's still no opening hours shown for the water parks for either Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon on Disney's website or on My Disney Experience. So I'm not entirely sure which one is open. At the moment, we're thinking it's going to be Typhoon Lagoon again. I'd really like us to go to Blizzard Beach. David's never done Blizzard Beach. I haven't been there since 2017 because it's closed every trip I go. So yeah, we're hoping to do that. We've upgraded this year to annual passes and we've put the add-on for water parks on there. So I'd be really annoyed if we paid that extra for the water parks and then we don't get to go. Now, of course, we've got a few Disney tours booked as well for this trip. So a few things. We're doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which you may remember I told you I would never do again. Well, I'm doing it again. I don't really know why. David's never done it and I thought it'd be good to show David the Halloween party. And I also thought it'd be really great for the vlog series to bring you along and to show you and to give you an honest view of it from an adult only perspective. But I didn't enjoy it at all last time. I thought it was a complete waste of money. So bear with me on that. Hopefully I'll have a good review for you, or at least some good things to say. We are dressing up. Got the costumes already. Just got to try them on and see how they look. Yeah, we're doing costumes. So we're going to the Halloween party with Carol, Lee, Bernie and Lisa. The only person who doesn't know that we're doing costumes so far is Bernie. So that's going to be quite interesting when Lisa tells him he's wearing a costume. But yeah, we're all doing costumes, we're doing the party, and of course we'll give you a full review of it. On the day of the Halloween party, they are doing a special event at the boardwalk for DVC members, where DVC members and their guests basically can go and meet some of the villains, get some photos taken, get some free treats, get complimentary souvenir, I understand, at the Atlantic Dance Hall at the boardwalk. So David and I are both DVC members, we can take guests along, so we're taking Carol, Lee, Lisa and Bernie along for that as well, so that should be quite interesting. Hopefully get some good photos, something different to do. So yeah, that's going to be really fun. So you may remember from the vlog last year that we went to the Magic Kingdom fireworks dessert party. We went to the pre-party last time, where you go and have your treats and drinks before the fireworks. This year we're going to do the post-party, so we can compare the two for you and tell you which one we thought was better. We both really enjoyed that event. It was so nice not to be crowded and be squashed whilst we're trying to watch the fireworks, plus the desserts were great, the drinks were really good. So we're going to try the post-party on this trip, so we've got that booked, so of course we'll give you a full review of that and we'll compare it to the pre-one and tell you which one we prefer and why. And then we've also got the VIP Fantasmic package booked as well. David has never seen Fantasmic. It wasn't on during our last trip, it hadn't returned since COVID. I haven't seen it since 2019. But the wait to get in there can be like an hour long, and I'm not one for queues, as you probably know. I don't want to get in a queue for an hour for a fireworks show. So by doing that, we kind of tick off a restaurant that we want to eat at, and we also get the VIP entry. I'll tell you all about that in the vlog series, if it's worth the money, how much it cost us, how long the wait was. We'll get a full review of that as well. In terms of the other tours and events while we're at Walt Disney World, we're doing the Wild Africa Trek at Animal Kingdom for the first time. That's something brand new. We're doing Behind the Scenes at Epcot. That's also brand new. And as a little surprise for David, I've also booked the Wicked Wind Down event, which is at the Villain's Lair at Bay Lake Tower. So that's kind of like dessert, appetizer, cocktail, and a really nice view of the fireworks. Don't worry, there's absolutely zero chance of David watching this video, so he won't find out unless you tell him. So please do not tell him, because that would really ruin the surprise for him. In terms of restaurants and lounges, David basically wanted to go to all the same places he went before because he loved so many of them. He's like, oh, let's go back to Citrico's, let's go back to Yak and Yeti. Yes, David, we love Citrico's, we love Yak and Yeti, but let's try some new places. So on this trip, the restaurants that we're going to, the reservations we've got, they might change, but the reservations we've got pretty much are all places that did not feature in the last vlog series. They're all new to the vlog series. They are all new to David, and they are mostly new to me, with a few of them that I've done before, but a very long time ago. Just to give you a little insight into where we're going to be eating, we have got a dinner reservation at Morimoto Asia, which I'm really excited about. That duck there looks incredible. That's high up on my list of things to get. We're doing breakfast at the Crystal Palace on our first morning with Leanne and Dale, so that'll be great. 6 characters: Leanne, Dale, Piglet, Pooh, Tigger and Eel, so that'll be quite fun. Then we're going to meet Taylor and Jackie with Leanne and Dale at Taylor's favourite restaurant, Wine Bar George. This is after Kennedy Space Centre, so it'll be quite a long day. We're going to go back straight to Disney Springs and meet them for a couple of drinks and a bite to eat at Wine Bar George. I've been wanting to go there for such a long time. David's really excited about it, so yeah, that'll be another great one. Then we've got the brand new Japanese restaurant, Shikisai, in the Japan Pavilion at Epcot, and the whole team are there. I think it's about 12 of us dining there for that. What could go wrong there? A sushi boat, Courtney. What could go wrong? Then one that I probably said I would never eat at is Rainforest Cafe. We're going there for breakfast. Again, that's the whole team. We're going to the Animal Kingdom one. The breakfast menu there actually looks really good, so we'll give that a little try. Tick Rainforest Cafe off of the list as well. And then we've got Tiffin's, a signature restaurant at Animal Kingdom. David will love it here. It's got so many African inspired dishes on the menu. He lived in Africa for 8 years in Zimbabwe, so this will be right up his street. We've got House of Blues planned in for one night. That's with Leanne and Dale and Ashley and Walter. Again, somewhere I've wanted to go for a long time. Not particularly for the menu, but for the entertainment and for the drinks. I think it'd be a really, really nice night out. We've got Kona Cafe and Grand Floridian Cafe booked for breakfast on different days. Then we've got 50s Primetime Cafe, Sci-Fi Dining Theatre, two very unique experiences at Hollywood Studios. Again, restaurants that David hasn't been to. I've been, but happy to go back to them both. We've got Jungle Skipper Canteen booked at Magic Kingdom. Again, a little bit more adventurous food, which I think David will really appreciate. Again, I've been there once before, back in 2015, I think it was, maybe 17, but really, really nice food. I'd like to try some more things off of the menu there. And then we're going to go to 3 restaurants that do not get the best reviews, so I'm really keen to dine there myself and then to give you my own review and tell you what I thought of them. So we're going to Nine Dragons at Epcot, we're going to Roundup Rodeo Barbecue at Hollywood Studios, and we are going to Tony's Town Square at Magic Kingdom. 3 of the worst, I hear you say, but let's see. Let's give them a chance. Let's go with an open mind, and we will give you very honest reviews as we always do. So let's try those 3 out. We're also doing Topolino Terrace, of course, staying at the Riviera Resort. It makes absolute sense to go up to the top for that beautiful view and meet the characters in their little artsy outfits. That's going to be another brand new one for both of us. I'm really excited for that. Everybody raves about Topolino Terrace being the best character meal, so we'll see about that as well. And also we've got Space 220 Lounge. Now, this one doesn't really get the best reviews, the restaurant, but we're doing the lounge. So we're going to give it a little try, kind of a bit of a drink to see inside, to actually go into space, to try the drinks and try the food. I'm not going in there with any great expectations on the food, so I'm glad we've chosen the lounge option. We are also doing a brunch, which is a word that David despises as he feels that I'm depriving him of one of his meals and combining them. But we're doing brunch at Raglan Road, so that menu looks really good as well. I've been there for dinner but never done brunch. This is going to be good, something new. And for our date night, we're going to Monsieur Paul. This is quite an expensive meal. It's not quite as expensive as Victoria and Albert's, or as expensive as Takumi Thai, but it's up there, you know. It's an expensive meal, tasting type menu where you get quite a lot of courses. So really looking forward to that. We do like our food, we do like good restaurants, we do like good wine. So our date night restaurant for this trip is Monsieur Paul, and we will tell you what we think of that as well, if you think it's worth the money. So yeah, so many reservations booked. Hopefully we'll do them all. We might feel too full up because on top of this we've obviously got some quick services, we've got some festival food to eat, we've got some Halloween snacks and treats to try. So yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of food, but it always is, isn't it, at Disney? So as you can see, this is going to be an epic trip again. I'm really excited. I think David is starting to get excited as well now. He's been a bit of a misery about it, if I'm being honest. He's been like, oh, it's so far away, it's so far away. And of course I've been on the countdown forever, ticking off the dates. So yeah, come along with us. We've got so much to show you, so much to review. And as I said before, we really want to kind of include you and answer your questions and show you things you want to see. So tell me in the comments down below, what do you want to see? Any questions you want me to answer in the vlog? And I will give you the shout out, as I said before, to say who asked the question. So tell me who you are, where you're from, and give me the question. Put it in the comments down below, or as I said to you before, send it to me on Insta. You can send it to me as a private message on there, and I'll put it on my list of questions. And I'll tell you which vlog it's going to be in as well, so you know which one to watch. Although I hope you're going to watch them all. And finally, if you see us at Walt Disney World over this 2 weeks, please come and say hello. I don't want to be hearing from you afterwards saying, oh yeah, well, we saw you in such and such restaurant, but we didn't want to disturb you, or we didn't want to intrude, or we was just come and say hello. We love meeting you all. We love meeting viewers. We love meeting Facebook group members. So come and say hi, come and have a chat, tell us about your trip, ask us any questions about our trip. We really want to meet you guys, so come and see us. And also as well, we've got some pins to give out as well, so if you come and see us, you'll get a free pin. I've got like a little stock of the old style ones left. They were kind of Mickey shaped with the rose. I've got a little stock of those left, and then I've got our brand new WDWAO pins, which is the new logo. These are so new, they're not even for sale in our shop yet. So come and see me and David, and we will give you a pin. Be first to get it before they even go on sale. So yeah, so come and see us, get a free pin. It'd be lovely to meet you all. So come and say hi. Okay, that is the announcement down. it's time to start thinking about packing. Do you actually like packing videos? Do you want me to film a packing video for you? Is it useful? Tell me in the comments down below. If you want a packing video, I'll film one. If you think it's pointless, then I won't. It's just an extra thing to do. And I'm happy to do it if it helps you and it gives you ideas about what you need to bring, or you want to see what we're going to take. If you don't want to see it, tell me and I won't bother. I'm good with that. So get yourself ready for another Dan and David epic Walt Disney World vlog series coming to you in October. Can't wait. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching this announcement video. If you've liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure they all know the vlog series is coming. We want you to come along with us. If you like this channel, please ensure you are subscribed with that little notification bell clicked so you know when our next video comes out. You don't want to miss any of these vlogs, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure that bell is clicked. And only one thing left to tell you, of course. What's that? Tell me. Come on. What do I say now? Never grow up.